And so I want people to see him and understand who he is. This is a person that has a problem with people of color, period. I don't care how many black MAGA out there with their hats. I want to be clear, when we look at who it is that he's kicking out of this country as people of color, when we look at who he always disrespects and says that they are low IQ, even though when you look at his cabinet, this has to be the most incompetent cabinet we have ever had in the history of this country. When we're talking about people that literally have the ability to drop bombs or order that bombs be dropped or make recommendations that bombs be dropped, and they literally don't know how to get the signal chat right. So we're talking about low IQ individuals, but so long as they say that this guy is their guy, and usually if they work for a certain news network, that's the only qualification that's necessary. I've got news for the president. I am not going anywhere. No matter how many squiggly lines they draw in the state of Texas, I will be back and I will be on his behind and making sure the real accountability that the American people are demanding, whether they're Democrats, Republicans, or independents, that it is had when the Democrats take control of this House in the midterms.
Donald Trump is also very old and a racist and a neo-Nazi. But anyways, I'm not even going to talk about Trump right now.
And if you really want to know who the criminals are in this country, you can Google it. You don't have to trust me. But the people that commit 80% of the most violent crimes in this country are white supremacists. Yet for whatever reason, they sit and they serve at the pleasure of the president. They are the ones that were there on January 6th, tearing our democracy down physically. And now we have them tearing us down right here from within.
Well, guys, the worst thing to ever happen to black people in the modern era is Democrats. Yes, Democrats. Now, black people still overwhelmingly vote Democrat. But what do black people actually get out of voting for Democrats? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's absolutely astonishing, guys. It's really sad that black people continue to vote for Democrats. Now, Trump definitely has been chipping away at those margins, but still, you got a whole bunch of black people, namely black women, that still vote Democrat. Yeah, and these cities, man, these big cities, pretty much all of them are run by Democrats. And guess what's happening? Black on black crime. And what do Democrats actually do about the crime? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You could be a white Democrat. You can be a black Democrat. Doesn't matter. Look at Brandon Johnson out there in Chicago. He's a black man, and he's always talking about black people. But yet, he does nothing about the black on black crime in the city. Now, President Trump, he's been doing crackdowns on crime in some black cities like Memphis, like Washington, D.C. Guess what? The streets got a lot safer. But what did Democrats say? Oh, Trump's racist. I mean, guys, let's just keep it real. Does that word even mean anything anymore? It doesn't. They've been calling Republicans racist since I was born. And I was born when Jimmy Carter was president, but most of my childhood, Republicans were in the White House. Of course, 8 years of Ronald Reagan, they called him a racist. George H.W. Bush, they called him a racist. It doesn't mean anything, guys. It really doesn't. But now we got a clip we need to go over, guys, because we have a black grandmother that has gone off on these people calling President Trump racist because she lives in the district. And guess what? I believe it was her grandson or something that got killed by another black person, obviously. Democrats didn't care. Trump came in, dropped the hammer, and said, no, we're going to clean up D.C. And so she actually met with President Trump, and we got her on camera. And boy, she slammed these Democrats and leftists calling President Trump racist. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Here we go. But first, check out blackwhitenetwork.com. Support us by becoming a member. Memberships are just $10 a month. You can actually save money by getting the annual plan. Rhodes and I post member videos over there on the website, in addition to our Friday member stream that we have every single Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. And when you guys sign up to become a member, you get a 7-day free trial. If you would like to donate to us, we have a donation tab here. You guys can donate $1, $5, $10, $1 million. Whatever you want to donate to us, we do appreciate it. And don't forget about the merch, guys. We're extending our President's Day sale, 15% off everything in the merch store, guys, including our new Patriots 1776 shirt. I ordered it myself. Can't wait to get it. We also have our sports gear as well. We have our best-selling shirt, our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition shirt, guys, that has the America 250 flag on the back. We have hoodies. We have hats. We have zip-ups. We have coffee mugs. But if you are a paying member to the website, guys, you get 25% off your entire order. So let's get into it. Right here it says, D.C. resident who lost grandson to violence praises Trump keeps it real. Right here it says, a Washington, D.C. resident who lost her grandson in 2017 due to violence in the city praised President Donald Trump, stating that one thing she liked about him was that, quote, he keeps it real just like grandma. Yeah. During a Black History Month reception. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me President Trump was at a Black History Month reception? I thought he's supposed to be racist. Oh, by the way, he praised Jesse Jackson the other day when Jesse Jackson passed away. Because remember, guys, he worked with Jesse Jackson back in the 80s. Al Sharpton and them gave him an award. Yeah, but anyway, Trump is the worst racist of all time, and he needs to work on that. But anyway, during a Black History Month reception on Wednesday, Trump spoke about how, prior to his administration cracking down on crime in the nation's capital, the District of Columbia was a crime capital and a horror show. Trump then introduced for Felicia Cook, a lifelong Washingtonian who tragically lost her grandson to violence in 2017. So let's go and watch this clip, guys. Let's go ahead and roll it. Here we go.
Come on in.
First of all, can I have a hug?
Yes, you can. Thank you, God. So nice. I like her. Please.
I like him too. One thing I like about him, he keeps it real just like grandma. I appreciate that because I can trust him because he tells exactly how he feels and what he thinks. Thank God for this president. I am filled, my cup runneth over. Because he allowed his constituents, his people to come to my house to interview me, to talk about the murder of my grandson. It seemed like nobody cared. I'm an advocate for murder. I marched. I rallied. I pulled out other families in the District of Columbia that had murders and did not have answers. Ooh. We marched and we rallied, and nobody heard me, Democrats.
Ooh, she called out the Democrats.
Mad at me. Until this Republican sent his constituents, his people out there to interview me in my home. Have you ever heard of a thing? Then they invited me twice before Congress to testify for the beautiful bill that's going to change crime in the district. If you kill somebody, okay, you take a life, you do life. Just that simple. If you do a harsh crime, you do harsh time. Just that simple. And then we need National Guard, and which we did years ago. He brought it on.
That he did.
I love him. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about that racist stuff. And don't be looking at me on the news hating on me because I'm standing up for somebody that deserves to be standing up for. Get off the man's back. Let him do his job. He's doing the right thing. Back up off of him. And Grandma said it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, guys, I've been knowing who Trump is, from a distance. Of course, I don't know him personally. Since the 80s, man. Black people have always loved Trump. Always did, man. I mean, he was hanging out with rappers. He was in movies. He was in videos and all this other stuff. Like I said, he worked with Jesse Jackson back in the day. Everybody loved Trump. But when he said, I'm going to run for president as a Republican, then they got that download and turned their back on him. Snakes. It's sickening, man. Really, really sickening. And they're pushing this narrative. Oh, Trump's a racist. But like I said, guys, that word means nothing. Because Trump has actually gotten more of the black vote. The more they actually call him racist, guys, the more black support he actually gets. Astonishing, man. Absolutely astonishing, man. Democrats, what else you offering, man? All you have is Trump derangement and the race card, which Democrats now have devalued, someone being called racist. It's like a badge of honor if they call you racist, because that just means that you don't agree with the Marxism from the left. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.